proprietary in any way. In the Silicon Valley Bureau, Matt Bigler, KCBS.
Salvation sometimes comes from unexpected quarters. KCBS's Mike Colgan says, take the San Jose cab industry, for example. Taxi!
The taxi industry here has lost a lot of business to ride-hailing services like Uber and Lyft. But here at the airport, all is not lost.
Thanks for the management of San Jose Airport. They brought a lot of international flights. So the taxi industry can still survive at the airport, even though we lost most of our business in the city.
Shakur Booney, president of the San Jose Taxi.
Our primaries today, more of these primaries that will show, is it the Trump Republican Party, is it the progressive left, is it the moderate left, or the moderate Republican? Who's gonna, all right, let's find out though. Who's gonna win today? David Byler, chief elections analyst and staff writer for the Weekly Standard, joins me on the phone right now. David, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so who is voting today? It's not California, as we know out here.
Right, so 4 states are voting today. There's Vermont, Connecticut, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. And there are important gubernatorial, senatorial, and House primaries in these 4 states.
Okay, so let's zero 2 in particular to me, because I think these are going to play big in 2020 as well. Minnesota and Wisconsin, right? I mean, Minnesota barely went toward Hillary, which was a rare move for that state. Wisconsin did go for Trump, which was a big shocker, and Scott Walker is there. So what's going on? Let's start with Minnesota, my original home state. So what's happening there that's of such controversy right now?
Right, so Minnesota is holding gubernatorial, Senate, and House primaries. On sort of the governor side of things, the former Republican governor, Tim Pawlenty, is running again. He sort of wants his old job back and is trying to chart a course where he can maybe unite what you might call the Trump and the Romney coalition, sort of keep the people that Trump converted, some of those blue-collar white voters, while regaining, some of the suburbanites that Mitt Romney won, but that maybe went over to Hillary Clinton or a third party. So that's the Republican side on that race. On the Democratic side, you have kind of a crowded primary. You have Tim Walz, a Democratic representative of a pretty, reasonably red working class area. You have the Attorney General, Laura Swanson, who served a couple terms, but recently has had some trouble in her campaign. And you have Erin Murphy, who national political battle lines don't map perfectly, but who you might call sort of the most progressive choice of the 3. And you have kind of that landscape in the gubernatorial race, and then there's the Senate and the House.
So hang on a second. I want to get into this for a second, because I think this kind of goes across both Minnesota and Wisconsin, and possibly the other 2 states I'm just not as familiar with, the smaller states, Vermont and Connecticut. Joining me on the phone right now is David Byler, chief elections analyst with the Weekly Standard. Do party endorsements matter right now? I mean, is this a big deal that the DFL and Mark Dayton endorsed Erin Murphy? Because I don't know that the polls support that, or I guess we're going to find out at the end of today or tomorrow morning, aren't we?
Yeah. So in Minnesota, what you see is kind of a gap there because, like you said, the DFL and the current governor endorsed Erin Murphy, but the polling has shown her in 3rd place behind Walz and behind Swanson. So sometimes these endorsements from state parties in various states come from a little bit more of the activist wing, or they aren't totally representative of the electorate as a whole. No, you should keep in mind that the primary polls aren't as precise as, say, general election polls or presidential polls or polls in other sorts of races. Primaries are just tougher to figure out, so it's worth noting that Murphy might win, but yeah, the stamp of approval of the party means totally different things in different states.
Okay, so and you brought up the Republican Tim Pawlenty, who I think is very much like a Scott Walker type. In Wisconsin, what's happening on the Wisconsin side of that border?
Right. So on the Wisconsin side, in the gubernatorial election, Scott Walker isn't facing any serious opposition in his primary, but there's kind of a melee with half a dozen candidates on the Democratic side. And the basic reason for this is that Walker looks more vulnerable in 2018 than he's looked in his past three elections. In 2010 and in 2014, Barack Obama was president, and during those elections, his approval rating was actually not great, and that helped Scott Walker. That drove up Republican turnout. But in 2018, you have really the opposite scenario. You have a Republican president whose approval rating is really pretty bad, and that's going to...
and require total repayment in a week or two. Others lend you money only if you sign over ownership of your car, and if you miss payments, they take your car. Lomi is
Queen with Adam Lambert rocks Vegas in September. And 107.7 The Bone will rock you. Put you there free. Just listen to The Bone all week in the 8 a.m., 11 a.m., or 5 p.m. hour. We call her 10 when we tell ya. And you'll grab a copy of the Queen CD and qualify for the grand prize. 2 tickets to Las Vegas to see Queen with Adam Lambert. Crown Jewels in Las Vegas at the Park Theater September 1st through the 22nd. 2 nights stay at the Park MGM and $400 for airfare. Furnished by Live Nation. Tickets on sale at Ticketmaster. Info at 1077thebone.com.
1877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
To learn more about our programs and to donate, go to carsforkids.com. That's Cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll also get a vacation voucher and maximum tax deduction.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Also accepting boats, motorcycles, RVs, and real estate donations.
Does your business internet provider promise a lot? Let's hear who really delivers. Comcast Business gives you gig speed in more places. Other providers don't. We offer more complete reliability with up to 6 hours of 4G wireless network backup. The others, no way. We let calls from any of your devices appear to come from your business number. Them, not so much. And Comcast Business Smart Office lets you keep an eye on your business from anywhere. Others, nope. Call 1-800-501-6000 to get 75 megabit internet from the provider who delivers for $49.95 per month when you get 2 voice mobility lines.
Offer ends 9/21/18. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. 2-year term required. Early termination fee applies. Requires subscription to 2 Comcast Business voice mobility lines and additional regular monthly rates. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change. Connection per restrictions apply. Minimum term agreement required. FL EF 0002790 and ACL 2006. AZROC 307346. CAC SLD 1028256. OR CCB 199939. Call for details.
Julie Leslie, COO, The Howard Group.
Oscar was my 4th interview for Director of Operations. It was overwhelming running the day-to-day and being the COO as well, so I posted the job on LinkedIn. His profile was impressive, but what really connected with me was how passionate Oscar was about something as logical as operations. We started discussing Excel, that led to process flows, databases, agile development. When the interview became a geek out session, I knew we had to hire him. I don't know how we would have found Oscar without LinkedIn Jobs.
One hire can have such an impact on your business. So LinkedIn Jobs intelligently targets candidates based on their skills, recommendations, even how open they are to new opportunities. That's why a new hire is made every 10 seconds using LinkedIn.
I thought we were looking for a Director of Operations, but we were really looking for an Oscar.
Go to linkedin.com/San Francisco today and get $50 off your first job post. That's linkedin.com/San Francisco for your $50 off. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, you're closer than you think.
Hi, I'm Tom Shane. Hey everyone, Roden Shane here. Shane Company has the largest selection of wedding bands in every price range. With so many choices, you'll easily find the perfect band for her engagement ring, whether she wants a band that complements her ring or she wants to have a unique look of her own.
Or if you're celebrating a special anniversary, like me and my wife Amanda, you can create a symbolic stack of bands. She wanted 3 bands, one for each of our boys, and stacking bands is a big trend.
We carry every kind of look, from classic to contemporary, including exclusive bands with natural diamonds, rubies, and sapphires. The stones in our bands are all matched by hand to ensure consistent sparkle throughout the ring. Because we have the highest quality standards for durability and craftsmanship, we can guarantee that her bands will last a lifetime.
Adding a band to her wedding set is a great way to celebrate your love, and it'll mean a lot to her.
Now you have a friend in the diamond business. Shane Company and ShaneCo.com.
If you want to experience moments of joy, excitement, and satisfaction, visit the Honda Summer Spectacular event, where well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% APR on the 2018 Honda Accord, part of KBB.com's 2018 Best Overall Brand. You've just entered car buying bliss.
Visit your Northern California Honda dealers today for incredible deals on every 2018 Honda vehicle.
See dealer for financing details based on 2018 branded Majors from Kelley Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for information.
You're closer than ever to a great night's sleep. Mancini Sleep World is making it easy during our 65% off Labor Day mattress sale. You'll smile all day after sleeping on a luxurious CertaPerfect sleeper at less than half the price. Or wake up with new energy and huge savings on Heirloom and Tempur-Pedic, even with adjustable comfort. It gets even better with free delivery and no interest for up to 48 months. Hurry into one of our 33 stores for your choice of ultimate comfort. Mancini Sleep World. Visit sleepworld.com.
Sponsored by In-N-Out Burger. At In-N-Out, every burger is freshly grilled to order, made with juicy 100% beef patties, freshly baked buns, and crisp produce that's as fresh as it gets. Freshness you can taste.
1077 The Bone rocks the Bay.